What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. We are at it again, back out at another Barnes & Noble. This is the closest Barnes & Noble to our house, right across the street.
Yeah, we haven't even been yet.
And we're halfway through the month and we still haven't even gone to this one.
Literally the 15th.
We've been driving all over the city, going to all these different Barnes & Nobles. We haven't gone to our own Barnes & Noble.
That we pass every day.
And it's usually a pretty good store.
Yeah, I'm very excited to
I'm
check it out.
excited to see what they have.
Hopefully it's not too picked over.
We haven't been here since July in the last sale. Johnny Boy's coming back. Criterion is going to be here, and he's meeting us here. We're going to shop around with him a little bit. We still have our lists that we're working off of. Going to try to check off a few more things. I actually found a couple things in the last one that you weren't in, but you're back. John's back. The whole gang is here. We're going to see what they have in stores. Hopefully come home with stuff.
And I've been bad, and I've been getting things that are not on my list, and I need to rein it in budget-wise, so I have vowed to not get anything at the store unless it is explicitly on my list.
Okay. So we're going to head in, see what they have, and if we do find anything cool, we will absolutely share it with you guys at the end of the video. Stay tuned. So look at this. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty stacked.
It is, you know.
Oh, we just watched that last night.
Last night. So great.
You were talking about that. African cinema?
Yeah, this is
I have not seen enough African cinema at all.
Director from Senegal. He was one of the first people to do films in, like, sub-Saharan Africa. And so he's like a, I don't know, considered like the godfather of African cinema. So they're kind of politically leaning. But, you know, it's like post-colonial Africa, so he's got stuff to say.
We also watched that. That's also good. Have you seen that?
So good.
No.
This is one of my new favorite noirs.
That might be the best
Ritter.
one.
Do you know Thelma Ritter?
Yeah, of course.
She's the best part of this. And
She's
it's
so good.
absolutely wonderful. Still, every scene she's in. Oh, and it has humor. Like, it's a noir with humor, which I feel like is rare.
That is probably the best thing we watched up there with Gilda, I would say.
And Gaslight, yeah.
Brazil. Have you still not rewatched that? We should do it.
Yeah, it's one of those big 80s movies. I could borrow yours, though.
Yeah, I have it. You can come over and watch it at my house. It's kind of Christmassy, too, so we could watch it this month.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It takes place at Christmas.
I don't know, that's one I've picked up for 8 years. So look, I have a list.
He's got a list, for real.
It's a hefty list.
It's little.
It's good? Oh, sorry. Repo Man.
There's a 4K of this, right?
There is. I don't know if they have it, but...
Do you want happiness?
4K of happiness. I don't know, man. After talking to Van in the last one, he said that is rough.
It is rough. He's right.
He said there's like things that you will never unhear.
Jeez.
Yikes. Can we watch this soon, please? Pick a day. I love this movie.
Hey, here it is. You know, your friend made this poster.
He
I just
did.
talked to him.
Sam said,
You sent me his video.
Yeah?
And he sounds awesome. He sounds like we would get
he's a cool
along
guy.
so well.
I mean, I
He's
haven't
a
really talked to him in
designer.
like 10 years. But.
So I enjoyed, as a designer, all of his like nerdy talk about all the packaging and print design stuff.
Yeah.
And he also is a huge fan of like fairy tales and coming of age stuff.
Yeah.
So
Did you reach out?
I reached out in the comments, and he like responded and said we got a lot in common, and he said it's cool that you know John. He said he knew you since like film school days.
Yeah, way back.
We'll have to meet up with him or at least
should.
talk to him like on camera or something.
Yeah. No, he's a cool guy.
What's his
he
name?
did this poster for the Belcourt Theater in Nashville, I think.
Okay.
And then they adopted it. Sam Smith.
Sam Smith, but his YouTube is Sam's Myth, right?
Sam's Myth with a word.
Sam's Myth. They actually have box sets here. None of the stores have box sets anymore, but they have the Chantal Ackerman. They have the Abbas Kiarostami trilogy. What is this one? I always see this. Crazy artwork.
That's Paul Schrader.
What? This is a Paul Schrader movie?
I think he shot it at Venice. I think it's people in Italy.
Interesting. Oh, there's the 4K. 4K Repo Man. It looks good. It's bigger. All the 4Ks are
It is
bigger.
a little bigger.
I noticed that with Godzilla. Did you see the new Godzilla? Speaking of Venice.
Love that movie. This is John Sayles. He did Lone Star and some other things that are in the collection.
Oh.
Indie director from the 80s, and this was like a big sort of passion project for him. This is about like a
Gangster?
union strike in West Virginia in the 20s, I want to say.
You know what's all about a union strike? Jacques Demy's A Room in Town. That's a weird movie. That's a concert, right? Concert film?
Yeah, kind of. It's a recording. It's a filmed recording session.
Oh, even more boring.
No, it's good. It's good, but I appreciate that they have the Documentary Now episode mocking it in this.
Oh, really? They put the parody in?
Yeah, which is great. Monsoon Wedding has her early documentaries on it. Like, it's got early films. Yeah.
While you were at home justifying your purchases to Eli, you're like, look, it has documentaries on it.
I'm justifying it to myself, actually.
Guys, they have it here.
They have what?
They have it here with no spider wrap.
Same with this.
Oh!
I thought about this one because I started watching one of his later movies. He made movies all the way until at least the 80s.
You want to go in halvesies? We can have joint custody of the Apu trilogy. So what is it? It's 62? 62.50?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. That is so nice.
Well, you own those. I could get it.
So pretty. You
is
could
that
get
also
it.
100? Oh, that's the same price.
It's 4 movies though. And look at all these supplements that I don't have on my version.
what's on this
There's a whole documentary on the making of A Tale of Summer, my favorite Romare. There's also 2 short films on here.
Should I get some Tarkovsky?
You should.
I can't believe you got Nostalgia for like $6 or something.
$7. Let's not get carried away. That was pretty crazy.
Unwrapped.
You mean sealed?
Unwrapped. Wrapped. Wrapped.
Yeah, there you go.
Not
After
wrapped.
talking to Kim about this, shout out to Kim.
Kim was awesome.
We need to have her back on.
We should.
I found her on Instagram already.
They're talking on Instagram, so it might happen. It might happen. All the people in the comments were.
I found her on IMDb. Does that count?
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. She's an actress. Hey, if you're gonna get a Tarkovsky, get this one. This is my favorite Tarkovsky. Have you seen?
I had
Stalker?
that one.
Oh, well then, don't.
I couldn't. I watched an hour.
You couldn't get through.
It's so slow, right?
You haven't even tried to watch
I
Tarkovsky.
have, I wa-
Oh, you watched Solaris with me.
Yes. It's every shot takes 1,000 hours.
I liked Solaris.
You gotta look at the plants.
And everyone is miserable.
It's very important to look at the plants.
Okay, this I was interested in. This is
I saw that last time.
first movie by Martha Coolidge, who did like Valley Girl and Real Genius and stuff. But it sounds a little rough.
Here's the Renoir section. They only have this one every time.
That's the newer one, but still like 2 years old now.
We gotta watch this, John, to continue our Satan Tango adventure.
Yeah, I want to. I'd like
Master?
to. I could get Flight of the Phoenix.
You could. You could just completely blow
You
everybody's
know
mind.
what? It's probably great.
You just don't remember. You're
It's
probably,
probably the most thrilling movie.
you were probably just tired at the time. Like, that's what happens. You're not always in the right mood for stuff. Is
One of Cassavetes' last movies, I think, or maybe the last.
that in the Cassavetes box set? Which ones are in the box set? There's like a 5 films by Cassavetes box
It looks like it is. It's the same
set. Same kind of style.
design, but I don't know.
Could be.
I would actually love to find that box set.
What's over here? Gummo. 3rd time's a charm. There's a lot of Gummos. And there's
Does that mean a lot of
there's
people are buying them, or does that mean no one's
so
buying
many
them?
risky businesses.
So sorry.
There's only 2 though.
Recorded here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just noticed. I was like, oh no. Yeah, they don't allow people to record in here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sure thing. All right, guys, we are back at home. John's here. John followed us home. We can't get rid of him.
Clearly, we're not doing this in the car.
No, John's here because we are about to shoot a couple other videos right after this.
They offered me coffee.
And we gave him coffee.
I did.
John's like a cat. As long as you leave out goodies for him, he hangs around.
That's right. I'll just come back.
But he also brings us goodies.
He did bring us gifts. Look at this. John brought us gifts. He got me a TCM shirt. Look at that. That's
And
amazing.
I will get Grace one someday.
Yeah.
I will be wearing this in a future video. And look at
He also
this.
brought us other goodies.
He also
a
swiped
book
us
for each of us.
Swiped us some books. You can have musicals, although I like musicals.
You can swap.
And sci-fi. So you've been working in the TCM office again.
Yeah, I'm working there on the film festival that's coming up
Yeah.
in April.
Which is
But
awesome.
I used to work on the books.
So you
I'm
actually
still kind of working on the books.
You produced these. You helped produce these.
I did.
You
So
got the, this is must-see sci-fi, 50 science fiction movies,
by Sloan Devore, very, very proud of that. We're pretty proud of this one too.
and musicals.
But we were trying to do this whole genre like series.
Yeah.
So
Is that
these are the
also
first 2.
is that also 50?
Yep.
Yeah, 50.
Marilyn.
There you go. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate
It
it.
was super cool.
Thanks for the gifts. I just realized the mic's not plugged in. What are we doing? It's just sitting there.
Oh.
So we actually don't have too much to share with you guys because We left pretty early, pretty abruptly, but Grace did grab a couple things, so let's go ahead and
Yeah,
look
I
at your
already
stuff.
had stuff when they told us to stop, so I decided to check out. So the first thing I got is on my list. I got a citizen. Oh no! Investigation of a citizen. Investigation of a citizen under suspicion.
Above suspicion.
Above suspicion. Investigation of a citizen above suspicion. And it is one that I almost picked up at the end of last year's sale. I had already bought too much at that point, and so I decided to put it on my list for this sale, and I got lucky enough to find it. And it's about like a cop who's investigating a murder that he actually committed.
He's the one who did it.
Yeah.
But he's like trying to cover it up as he goes?
Yes, I don't know. We'll find out.
Is it French?
No. I
Oh,
think
Italian. It's Italian.
And it's Oscar winning, so it must have won the best foreign film.
International feature. Interesting.
So very excited to check that one out. It seems right up my alley with all the crime and true crime, murder, stuff.
Kind of sounds like Juror Number 2. Do you know that new Clint Eastwood movie? It's about Nicholas Hoult plays a juror who like is kind of responsible for the crime that he's on the jury to like.
Oh.
It happens a lot. Though.
Interesting.
Like in real life, like that's something that happens a lot because psychopaths like to stay close to the cases they commit because they're so narcissistic that they think that they can get away with it. Like no one's ever going to discover them. So it happens quite a lot. They involve themselves in investigations.
This is totally up your alley.
I know. I'm very excited about it, if you can't tell. And then my next one is not a Criterion at all, but I just saw it while they were looking, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to upgrade to the 4K of this, and I'm going to buy it, which is Mean Girls.
Which is a great movie.
But it's the 4K, and it looks like the Burn book.
It's
like,
the Burn book, yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's like actually a ridge here that makes it like look like a book. And we have some more for our pink spines up there, so
There you go, right
It'll
behind you,
fit
right next to
very-
Fassbender back there.
thinking.
very nicely. But
Very
that's,
cool.
that's one that I go back to a lot. It's just kind of like a comfort movie for me. So
Yeah, so we only got one Criterion this time, unfortunately. Hopefully, I guess we're not going back to that store if they're going to be
yeah,
jerks about
They
it.
were
we
kind of
filmed
jerks.
there so many times.
Oh,
and,
we've done a million
And
videos.
previous workers have like helped us. They've been like, let us know if you need anything. Like after they saw us filming. So I don't
It
know
makes
what
no
We've
sense.
kind of picked it dry too, because we weren't really that
Yeah,
inspired
we
by some
weren't.
of the
There
stuff that was
wasn't
out.
I was very tempted to get the Eric Romer set. I
Yeah.
almost did, but I talked myself out of it. But we can still go to other stores. We don't have to go back to that one. We've still got 15 days left in the month. Actually, you said it goes till November 2nd, right?
December 2nd.
Yeah, so we're only halfway through the month. We can still do a bunch more haul videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming with me. Sorry we got you in trouble.
It's all good.
Anyway, we'll be back again. Don't worry, we're going to do some more videos soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the great comments. A lot of people saying a lot of super nice things about these videos, and I really enjoy reading your comments and talking to you down there. But until next time, keep collecting, and we'll be back with another one real soon.